Why is it when Xbox announces something great like their handheld, we get news like this of people losing their jobs across the whole company? It's almost as if it is a smokescreen for what is actually going to come down the pipeline. But hey, here's something fancy for you to catch your attention. And meanwhile, you have Phil Spencer making this statement talking about, yeah, this is all happening when we have more players, more games, more gaming hours, and possibly bringing in more revenue than ever.
What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I am back with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Microsoft Xbox. And yes, I know. There's been layoffs in every industry. I mean, UPS was laying off, USPS was laying off. Last year and this year, 2025, we had the tech layoffs, which freaking I mean, I don't know how for how long this is gonna go on, especially with the tech layoffs. But like every industry is laying off, and it's like, dude, like we are in a recession. we are so in a recession, but the news media refuses to acknowledge it, or they know it. They just don't want to, they don't want to say it. They want to keep,
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Put your conspiracy theory hats on. But now the Microsoft layoffs show that the gaming industry is in shambles. I mean, it's literally collapsing. But, they also don't want to admit it. And I'm going to get to that in a moment. So Microsoft Xbox laid off 9,000 employees. Now, this is just on the Xbox side of things. In June, they laid off like 20,000 people on another Microsoft department. I forgot what it was, right? And anyways, before I give you my take on it, let me read what is coming from The Verge. Right, what is coming from The Verge. So it says, Microsoft confirmed that it's laying off as many as 9,000 employees, or about 4% of its workforce. Actually, more than 4%, but whatever. In yet another round of cuts this year, reports that Seattle Times employees of Microsoft Xbox division, known as Microsoft Gaming, are being hit hard by these layoffs, although exact numbers in divisions are not yet known. Xbox leader Phil Spencer said in a message to the team, says, to position gaming for enduring success and allow us to focus on strategic growth areas, we will end or decrease work in certain areas of the business and follow Microsoft's lead in removing layers of management to increase agility and effectiveness. Okay, whatever you say, boss. Says, but also remember, how many more people do they need to lay off? Like, how much more do you need to shrink a department or a company to the point where it starts being profitable? I mean, seriously. So, remember, let me read you this other thing. It says, Microsoft laid off 1,900 Activision Blizzard and Xbox employees in January 2024. Remember that? Followed by several game studios closures and job losses in May of 2024, and 1,000 job losses from its HoloLens and Azure Cloud teams in June. Microsoft also laid off 650 more Xbox employees in September of 2024 as part of a restructuring related to the company's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Oh yeah, don't forget. They also closed down the studio that created Hi-Fi Rush. Remember that? Oh man, let's hear some gamers' opinions on this.
Why is it when Xbox announces something great like their handheld, we get news like this of people losing their jobs across the whole company? It's almost as if it is a smokescreen for what is actually going to come down the pipeline. But hey, here's something fancy for you to catch your attention. And meanwhile, you have Phil Spencer making this statement talking about, yeah, this is all happening when we have more players, more games, more gaming hours, and possibly bringing in more revenue than ever. And then this happens. I mean, y'all remember when Microsoft acquired all these companies, right? And what happens when a big corporation acquires a lot of companies? Usually restructure happens and then layoffs happen. I mean, we just saw this a couple months ago. This was published in May. You remember Perfect Dark, right? The series first saw on the 64, then brought onto the 360. There was supposed to be a reboot, and we saw footage of it. Well, all that completely gutted. I truly hope those that were laid off are able to find a safe place to be able to thrive in what they've been able to do at this company right here. It's one of the main reasons why, as a developer, I would love to get into gaming, but it's too volatile. I can't risk that.
Why even make games? Xbox just laid off like 9,000 people. And I gotta say, the video game industry is extremely lucky that their product is video games, because people love video games. It changes lives. They're passionate about them. And because of that, people will be willing to work and create them no matter what, despite the fact that the industry that employs them is absolutely trash, despite the fact that the checks ain't really that big, and despite the fact that the people you're creating them for also hate you. Like, it's kind of wicked. And to think, at one point I wanted to work in the video game industry. Like, I wanted to make video games. Not gonna hold you, I wouldn't dare. The game that Rare was working on, destroyed. The Perfect Dark game, out of there. I wouldn't be able to cope with the fact that I was working hard as fuck on the game, like really seeing it through. It was looking good, the reception was looking good. The company is talking about making money and being in a good position economically, and then out of nowhere, my shit get canned. All my hard work gets like literally tossed in the trash. I couldn't do it. And why would anyone want to roll that dice? Why would anyone want to deal with that? It's because people really like video games. People really like being involved in creating video. There got to be like a union or some shit. Or everybody just go indie. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but like, go indie, throw out a Kickstarter, start that TikTok, that Instagram page, really build a following, and like, just work that way, because the industry is ass. But make sure you tap in for more video game discussion.
Yeah, so this is a sign that gaming is collapsing. And the collapse, I don't know how long it's going to last. Maybe as long as the recession lasts. You know, the company, Microsoft Xbox, is pretending to grow while laying people off. You can't be laying people off and growing at the same time. Or actually, hold on. I'll take that back. You see, they're trying to keep more of their money by laying people off. Because remember, when you are a corporation and you're hiring thousands, tens of thousands of people, okay, that is one of your biggest expenses, right? Because a company's biggest expenses is their employees. They got to pay you a salary, they got to pay you health care, all that stuff, right? So by laying off employees, the company, naturally, they keep more money. Millions, if not billions of dollars. And also remember, many of those positions are like, $80K, six-figure salary positions. So if you take away somebody's six-figure salary position, naturally you keep more money. And many times it's not even $100K a year that they're paying you, because remember, the health insurance and all of that actually adds up more. So it's actually more than that. It's just that the company is paying for your insurance. Anyways, I'm getting all technical here, but hey guys, really quick, if you want to support this channel, please go ahead and click in the link in the description below. The link is going to take you to Amazon, where you can do your online shopping. And when you shop through Amazon through this link, this channel gets a commission, which helps me, continue doing what I'm doing. And I thank you so much for your support. So go ahead and click the link and shop at Amazon, and that's going to be it. The point is, if the company was in good condition, they would hire instead of cutting off, instead of laying people off. They don't want to tell you that they're losing money, especially in this economy. Also, this is happening right after the release of the Xbox ROG Ally. They released this really cool device, and naturally they're like, hey guys, gotta let you go. Like, what? So you just came out with a new device. Aren't you expecting sales from that device? The Xbox ROG Ally, it actually looks pretty cool. It's like the Steam Deck. But no, let's lay off people. Let's lay people off. Because why the heck not? Yeah. And that's Microsoft Xbox for you. And so, but since last year, there's just been a lot of layoffs. And I mean, some of these layoffs are good because they're getting rid of a lot of the DEI people. I think we can all agree that that's actually a good thing. Yeah. You know, they got rid of all the DEI stuff, all the rainbow stuff that was kind of like ruining gaming. That, you know, they're shaving that off. But yeah, one of the things that might happen with a lot of these employees is that, you know, they lose their job now, and then Microsoft months later they're gonna be like, hey, you want to come back and work for us? Oh, by the way, we're not gonna pay you 100K. We're gonna pay you 60K. How does that sound? Is that okay? You want to work more hours for less money? Is that cool with you? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go and hire somebody in India. We're going to go to India and just get some engineers from over there. Oh boy. Oh boy. It never ends, does it? It's a never-ending beautiful cycle. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Everybody's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.